Hi there, how are you? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Planet Coaster 2. This is part 12 in the series, and holy shit, I've actually made it to 5 streams in a week. Which I feel like I haven't done for a while. Hold on, I'm sitting on my control wire. There we go. Yeah, anyway, so we're back in the park. Last time, and I actually remember what we did last time because it was only a couple of days ago. We finished off the Sunken Wreck, the tavern in the Piratey Pool area, which is yet to get a pool, and began construction on the arcade, which has immediately abandoned the pirate theme. Because look at this shit. Like, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way. I suppose I could narrow the path, maybe, to force them to go through there. Because it is annoying me that they're not. Hmm. Alright, hold on, let me see something here. Also, I got the Sorcery Pack DLC, so I might, before I start on this proper, go back and stick some glowing gems in the Dragon Cave, or we'll do that at the end. Just while I remember. Yeah, okay, so, hold on. Demolishy tool. Everything off. Paths on. Make that as small as possible, and yeah, just literally get rid of this. Okay. Make it daylight quickly. Pardon me. And instead of having the whole thing paved, we narrow it down so it just comes through the gate. That should work. So paths. We need this. And we need that. Right. So then, yeah, if we just do this. Hold on. Could you just be a straight line for me? There you go. Not that much. Yeah. Like, they'll still go through it a bit. But for the most part, they'll actually walk through the actual Stargate now. And I'm happy about that. With two different sets of lasers. Because I'm cool like that. Yeah. So that's the main thing I wanted to fix. Just whenever I noticed it there. So, before we move on then, entertainment. Arcade machines. Custom. So, actually no, I tell you what. Let's pop down. I want a big centerpiece. So we just need aquatic and sci-fi. And I think there's a big fucking spaceship here somewhere. I might have passed it. And yeah, we'll probably use the sci-fi bins. Let me see them. Oh, I can change the colour. Yeah, I'll probably just make them blue like everything else. Or... no, that looks horrible. Maybe? If I can change this bit... no, I don't like that. Maybe the inverse? Maybe. We'll see. Not my primary goal. Or what are the aquatic bins like? That, admittedly, is more like the vibe. Actually, that's the vibe. Yeah, that's probably going to be what we go with. And probably some of these benches and shit. But first... what are you? You're just a sphere. And then yeah, we have animatronics and shit. Alright, but first of all, I want... there's like a whole ass ship in here somewhere. Well, they'll probably just have shit like this hanging off the walls and shit, but like way smaller. I swear there's like a completed ship. Or at least... like that works like as its own thing. Like that doesn't need the rest of it. So here's my plan. I saw a good plinth here earlier. Except that'll need to be way bigger. Maybe like that. Go 170. Even that might be too small. We'll see. I'll go to 200. Yeah. So then my idea is, unless there are support builders like that continue to build from that, but I don't think there are. Doesn't look like it. So my idea is, we pop you on top of it. Huh? Other way. Yeah. Like that. Let me bring it down to 90. How do I feel about that? Yeah, just that in the center. Maybe. These are ideas. I think we probably should start with these though. So what way do we want to do this? Also there's like a, hold on. Prize counter. So I think you probably want you near the entrance. Yeah? Yeah. Which would also be the exit. Except you... oh, I've not changed the colour of the one I'm building in. Keep doing that. Hold on. You, back here. Like, without actually having went and found specifically the colour I used, that's actually really good. Yeah. And I think we'll leave that bit as it is. So that's a prize counter. So, actually, hold on. What flat rides have we got? Like on a small scale. Tower, spinning, swinging, special. Like, okay, not you. You're fucking gigantic. Even that takes up a lot of the space. It's a nice idea, but... alright. Swinging, probably not. Spinning? I mean, that in the centre's not a terrible idea. But then you have to path and shit, don't you? Okay, we're probably not going to have a ride in the middle of this. Just because it takes up a lot of the real estate. Yeah. Nice idea, but no. Alright, let's see here. So, would you group a bunch of the same machine together? Yes. I think that's what we're going to do. So. Alright. Wait, are you in the wall or on it? Ah, because you go to the path technically, don't you? No, you don't. No, you do. Well, you're not out of the part, or out of the thing, but you are slightly... that might be because of a way I've maybe fucked up the wall. I think when it's on the path... where'd it go? Well, now you're not interacting with the path at all. Now you are. Yeah. Whereas on that side, it's fine. And on those walls, it's fucked. Those walls, it's fucked. That wall's fine. And that wall's fine. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Let's just demolish. What do we need? Facilities? Is that you? No. What are you? Oops. Alright, maybe not do it that way. Maybe just select you and get rid of you that way. Clearly something has gone wrong with my walls. Alright, before I do anything else, just make sure I get that specific. Alright, so we're going to try these walls again. I don't want to get rid of them all. I think I will have to because it's all like one building. Yeah. You know what, that's fine. Oh no, because I don't want to lose the toilet. If I demolish, turn off facilities. I can't because they're like part of the toilet. Alright, hold on. Just get rid of everything, start again. So facilities. We want custom. We need services. We want not changing rooms, we want toilet. You go there. Alright. Then scenery. And it's the not the half. That one? No, that's also half. Yeah, not you. Not you. You? Yes, lovely. No, it's not you. You. Yes, that's the one. Okay. So. Oh, maybe that is. Maybe I just locked into specifically that colour when I was changing the other thing. Fascinating. I don't think it is, but I don't mind that colour anyway, so. Right, are you on the outs? Yes. And that is not curving. But I think that was the issue. Was some of this was built onto the, like, over that white line at the edge of the path. So you curve that way, but not this way. And also you are, is that because of, there we go. Does that doesn't curve. Interesting. But to get the right alignment, it needs to go this side of the thing. Like, so that the arcade machines aren't embedded into the wall, they're just leaning against it. Ah, shit, I also got rid of, oh no, we can't have this. I need to go back. I'm not rebuilding all of that door mechanism. I forgot about that. I think I can just do, oh no, not that bit. Yeah. Yeah. Slated? Perfect. Except I also got rid of the toilet. Oh, but that's fine. No. No, it isn't, because I got rid of that. Are you still technically part of, like, a building or something? Yes, you are. Yeah, there we go. Alright, hold on. Are you the dark blue? You're not. You're Russian violet. Is that one of these? Yes, okay, so that's the color. Super. Right, but that did not get rid of my door. Lovely. Okay. Facilities. Toilet. Why are you floating? What are you doing? You're being weird. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. No, you're still underground. What the fuck? That's correct. And we want dark blue. Alright. No, someone's gone fucking. Hold on. Alright. Okay. So... just the walls, brother. Are you right? Because if you're right... Well, that's the problem, actually. If you're wrong, I might need to move all this anyway. Consideration I hadn't considered. Alright, let's see. By Jove, I've done it. Yeah. Interesting. For that to be right... We'll follow it for into hands. It needs to be I can move those pillars. Yeah, so we'll technically need to move all that. But also I think that works fine enough. So this one should curve. Yes. There's probably some sort of thing I can put in those little gaps. To make that a more natural corner. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, first of all, yeah. Actually, you know what? Demolish you. You. Do it advanced. And like, as long as you're not poking through the wall, I'm happy enough with that. Okay. Now here's a question. Hypothetically, there's no way I'd be able to get all of the scenery, like the fucking everything that's in here. Like, there's no way the... Oh, shit. That's not what I meant to do. Those. Alright, so, hypothetically. No, that has taken some of the lasers, but not all of them. Does that bother me enough to redo all of that? You know what? It doesn't. What does make the question, though, is do I need that little bit at the top? What are you? You might be able to move. You know what? That's fine. Yeah, that works. Okay. We're cooking. Does it maybe need more than the one toilet? Potentially, but fuck it. Why am I over here? So now, yes. Why do you keep yeeting yourself off in this distance? Oh god, I'm under the water. Hold on. Where am I? Okay, we're over here for some reason. Like, look at that. I believe we're just over this rock. Yes, we are. Alright, so if we sort of fit like 2 to a square. Seriously, why are you doing this? Why? Where am I? Over here. Okay. And then... yeah, give me more of those. No, I don't have the grid. Why do I not have my grid? But they actually line up. properly. Hold on, do you guys do that? Oh, you do? Is that maybe too close? Who's to say? I think that's enough of a gap. Alright, and then what we want to do is just have a few of these sort of in the middle. This is where having that grid would have been really handy. Alright, hold on. Doesn't really matter for those actually, that's fine. There we go. Click at least sort of. You are not aligned with these at all. Now you are. And then you immediately fuck off. I don't want you against the wall. That seems about as good as it's going to get. Right, so if we do one there, to one there, leave a gap because obviously people are going to be standing at either end of these. There we go. Yeah, so I sort of think 4 of everything's not a bad shout. I realised I could have lined these up to the... Well, actually, those ones kind of are lined up to like a specific panel. So, leave a gap. So I might stop there for machines and have sort of more seats and shit and vending machines at that end. Oh, I didn't build the ticket thing. Hold on. Oh good, you remembered my colours. I'll have 2 of those. And then... So you go to sort of there. So I might do another set of hockey tables. I think it's... Is it this panel? No, I think it's this panel. No, in the arcade, please. I'll tell you what, not have as many of these. I'll pop one by the toilet, one in this corner. Maybe in between these games. And one there. Maybe one there as well. I feel like you don't see as many of those. Oh, you're different. Okay. Tell you what. there quite. I'll tell you what, if we slightly budge you over, are you against the wall? There we go. There. 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 Oh, and then these ones we're going to have. Like so. And what are you? Fortune machine. No, maybe there. There's like a bit of a space there. Now, you go there. I feel like just one of those is enough. Hip throw. 2, 3, 4. And maybe these ones will do sort of a, because you don't need as much space in front of them, we'll have like a facing row. Oh, he doesn't have a bit of pong. So like that. Maybe. Pop up panic. Might not actually have enough. Also, you don't like properly. Oh no, you do. Yeah, there's like just enough space there. Okay. And we've got you. Got 2 of you actually. Token tumble. Let's just do another one by you. We'll dot a few of these about. And then you're a generic model. Where we play Sir Kyojun, I think. If you could properly just... Oh, I had it for a second there. There we go. And we've done you. Okay, so where did I build asteroids? Your asteroids. It's probably at least the length of the arrow away. Yeah. Once again, I feel like you're not quite... No, you're not. Hold on. I have an idea. Give me one of these. You're also not. Hold on. So some of this is definitely not part of it. Is there a way I can make these be part of it? I don't think so. Anyway, what I was going to do was... Is that... Yes, okay, so that does. So if we go out to about there... And then... Oh, you fucker. You don't acknowledge that wall exists. It's a nice idea. This is where I would like to just have the regular, non like the advanced move, but I guess not. How do I feel about that? It's not too bad. Do I like them just standing free floating like that though is the issue, and I don't. So I think, yeah, another row of hockey tails. Out of curiosity, can I dupe in advance? I cannot dupe in advance, I can dupe and move. If I do sort of there. Yeah. Don't quite know how we're filling all this space, admittedly, and I did ponder that maybe it was a bit too big when I built it, but it's fine. Alright, so facilities, not you. Do we have? We do have vending machines. Do we have food vending machines? We have hot dog vending machines, of course. Which don't quite hook up to you, but that's okay. And we also have pizza vending machines. And vegan vending machine. Do we maybe want some of these little kiosks? Maybe. Like maybe not like Chief Beef, but like a Gelato Bros. I think absolutely. Not sushi. No, maybe hot dog. One hot dog. Hot dog counter here. Actually, yeah, pizza maybe. What are you? Vegan? And then drink. Milkshakes, absolutely. Soda, yes. I guess maybe the question becomes why would you have these when you also have vending machines, but who cares? Not lattes. Juice, yes. Slushies, abso-fucking-lutely in an arcade. And soda, certainly. Okay. So maybe we do have just like a little bank in the middle of arcade machines. Alright, let me see. But like just the cabinets. So, like, hold on. If we do sort of one there, maybe up a wee bit. For, let's say 5, if you can probably join the congregation, please. Then centipede. Over a wee touch. Oh, nope. Five. Then Pong. Sort of there-ish. I do like that it's also like the chunky wooden Pong cabinet. so. Yeah, I think that works. Like, maybe wall it off? Unsure. Alright, just for a wee bit of extra. We sort of go 1 and 1. Yeah, just a little bank of arcade machines in the middle. I think that is solid. Alright, so what we need to do is open you. Oh yeah, shit. Or are you connected to ones already? Ah, connect existing. And if we need to do more, we'll add more. I don't know how many of these we can do. Oh, 100, super. So probably only need the one, actually. Do they? Yeah, the hotkeys do. Okay. Unless, of course, these can both serve them, because that would be handy for queues and shit. Is that everybody? Does appear to be everybody. Okay, so let's see. We open you. Are you also connected to these? Fantastic, you are. Okay. So they both serve both. So then let's get these open. You open. You open. I like the wee arcadey version of the Planet Coaster jingle. It's adorable. And then, yeah, we'll dot some benches about. Maybe that's what sort of backs up these arcade machines, is benches. I like it. Alright, so we'll need bins. So again, bins in the corner, bins in some of these gaps, etc. Let's get benches done first. Obviously not in the just construction. So what have we got? Yeah, I like those. So if we sort of put you halfway into that one, a wee bit over. No, that's not far over enough for my liking. Let me just freehand this. That's spot on. So yeah, if we sort of get them like halfway into the third one, like so, that one doesn't get because it's where they come in. Like so. Maybe just some benches along here. Leave space for a bin. Probably not there. Wee benchy there. inches there. And again, maybe just a wee sort of general seated area here. Can you properly hook up to this, please? Like so. And maybe one that's here. Like so. I think that's alright for places to sit. Alright, and then bin. I think we're just going to go for these boys. Do I want you in my dark blue? We kind of do. Oh, no, wasn't placing you there, sorry. What's the second colour? Beautiful. Actually, let me see that inverted. Nope, did it again. No. That's better. So, like one there. Does that leave you enough space? That does. Can you... Don't want to hook up to that properly, that's okay. Lovely. Those should maybe be facing the other way. That one's fine. What I might do is like that. Just to close that off a bit more. Those are gigantic bins. Yeah, so I shall delete that one that's in between these two in a moment. I just think that looks better. Yep, and then one there. You're kind of in where my bin is going, friend. Why are you not rotating? Doesn't matter. You can go there. Pop one there. One there. One there. And one in between these. They sort of hop their barrier anyway, so we don't need to worry about them getting out. One just at the door of the turlet. One beside you. In there. In there. And one there. It's going to be a bit too close. And that's going to be a bit too close to that. There. I think that's adequate binnage. Sure. So, next thing is we'll do some scenery. Like, proper scenery. So, what do we want? And then we'll work out lighting and shit after. So some of this shit will probably end up just going on the walls. What are you? Ooh, hold on. Maybe? Nah, maybe. We'll see. What are you? Definitely wouldn't be you. You're too rustic for this. Other signs. No. And like some of this shit will end up going on the walls. Do you go up and down? You do. You might go on the outside somewhere because you're kind of fucking gigantic. What are you? Oh, that was my alternative door. I mean, technically it could still go there. I just feel that would be overkill. Okay. Same. What do you look like at 50? Not really. Do you open or anything? No. Yeah, like a lot of this shit will end up going on the walls. Those are probably going to be our main lights. Alright, let's see. Where can we plot a terminal? I kind of want you not right on the... Like, sort of there, as if they're keeping score. It's not a terrible idea. It's not great, but... I have sort of left it there's not really a lot of room on the floor for like big shit like this. And maybe I'm okay with that. Well, we've had... The mutt thing might end up on the roof. We'll see. Are you also part of mutt? No. Is that really how you would choose to attach yourself to a wall? Oh wait. No, hold on. No, not you. 45, please. Yeah, just shit like that. I've got all that. These are just bits and bobs. Oh, it's tiny. This I feel like is huge. Sure is. Even at 50, that's ridiculous. Okay, that though, we can just, like, stuff like that I can just sit in the middle. Looks like it's doing something. Which actually then, give me that terminal. And just set it there. Lovely. And some of this will go on the roof. Little radioactive tank. Sort of in the middle here. What are you, repair droid? Now we're getting somewhere. Let's just have you hang out here. Just make sure you never clip through the wall. I think you can actually go in a wee bit. Yeah. Lovely. Oh, you probably would have sat atop that. Oh well. No, hold on. There we go. What are you? That's, I think, the door I used on the toilet. Yeah, like all that sort of shit's gonna go on the wall. Probably not, but I kind of like it there. Don't know how that logistically works, but I don't care. So maybe we just have, again, once we get a bit more walls built up, we have cockpits coming out of it. What else have we got? So it'd be killer if you moved. Like if you were an animatronic. That might be my next course, is just to look for animatronics. Aha! Are you an animatronic? Oh, you are. Super. So these I might just dot about in place. I think that's going to be the play. Where can we put you? Yeah, just there. So those I would have to sync up. Where else did I put a shooting one? Those two. Alright, well actually that would make sense, wouldn't it? So who got shot over here? There's a green alien. So we haven't done a shooting human. We'll pop one of them. There. Yep. We've got orange alien shooting. Yes. Got shot green alien. Human shot. And then we'll have to get sequencer set up. That's okay. And then orange alien shot. Is there. Oh, perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. Fantastic. So then we've got two more of those. Let's see where I can put some more computers. Where were they? What were they called? Terminal? Yes. I suppose I could have one here. Those are gigantic actually now. Where do we want one of these? Also, I don't mind it just being out on the floor. And then, because we need one more for... Oh, obviously. Right. So, we've had green alien typing. This one can be... Nah, because there's a human right there. Actually, you know what? I've had a better idea for that one. I'm going to put it outside. I'm going to put it like there. This one could be the orange alien. Alright, so... You... Feck off. I might even make the other one the big wall terminal. Alright, let me see how that looks. we'll get him placed down. And then we'll figure out from there how much it needs to be bigger and higher up for the illusion. He needs to be a wee bit further across, but I think from there that's spot on. Yeah. There we go. So we need sequencers for everybody getting shot. Which we can do no bother. Kind of disappointed there wasn't more robots, to be honest. Just random pipes sticking out of the walls? Maybe not. And then that's all construction stuff. Okay. Just make sure I didn't miss anything in animatronics, props. See, you're listed as animatronics, but you don't do anything. Like, what? No, I think we got all the animatronics. Okay. Out of curiosity, I know they're listed by colours, these aliens. No, we can just do... Okay, actually, let's do that just for variety's sake. We split them into teams. I mean, the obvious thing would be red and blue. Actually, kind of like that. Yeah, so Bob, you will be... Or we just do everybody random. Just for variety's sake. Actually, looks sick as hell. Who else is there? There's you. Alright, so we've done red, blue, red, yellow, red, green, yellow, black, white. Lovely orange. No, not you. I think that's everybody except the outdoorsman as a new colour, except for you. It's a bit too close. We'll leave the outside guy the same. Alright. What does this look like at night? So I'm feeling like minimal lighting is really the way to go here. You get the glow off of the tables and shit. Got lasers. Oh, the terminals do light up. Like, honestly, I don't think I would need to do too much more. I think that's already the arcadey vibe. Alright, so sequencers. So we need one here. I'm just going to do one for each of these, just I feel like that's easier for me. think those are in effects. And like these we can just sort of carefully mask within the park. Hold on. There we go. So it's you. It's you. I said it's you. Confirm. So. Oh, no, wasn't done. So, I think shooting alien needs to start a wee bit sooner. Let's try a full second. Maybe not quite. Yeah, so what was that, 0.7? 0.7. And looping on trigger. Or continuous. Alright, you kind of look stupid being here now. You can just go... and sort of guard the toilet. There we go. Right, no, we weren't done. We need another sequencer. By this. Oh, actually. Fortunately, I can't change the size on these. There we go. So, edit sequence, add objects, you, confirm. So it's the shooting. That one didn't quite work. Are you on a slightly different schedule? So I think you need it to be later. Still a wee bit later. 1.5. Maybe even a wee bit later still. Bang, bang, bang. So I kind of like you to start after his gun jams. Let's try that. Bang, bang, bang. Gun. Stop. Try there. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Almost. Let's try that. Gun jams. To there. Bang, bang, bang. Let's try that. That's spot on. So his gun doesn't work. Perfect. And then sequencer. Where are you? I like having these actually just be part of the scenery. So, add objects. It's our boy. Wait, are you in? You are not. And you. Right, let's see. Well, first of all, okay. You, I think the 0.7 is going to work here. Yeah, perfect. I think it's just that other one has the gun jamming animations, why it didn't. Continues. There we go. I might take a wee look at animatronics without the themes on and see if anything else cool's here. Oh, that must be a new thing from the DLC pack. Neat. What are you? Actually, take away a wee bit just because I don't know exactly what the ceiling is going to look like, or the roof is going to look like for this. I like that. What are you? Dancing flag, yeah. Why are you an animatronic? You're being weird. Probably not spiders. What is this? Oh, I'm assuming that's just like for adding to random bits of animatronics and scenery. That's useful. And yeah, some of like the orbital cannons and shit will probably end up on the roof. Maybe not for here, but good to know that that's there. Interesting. So like, yeah, these are listed as animatronics, but they don't move. Alright, not really. Sweet. Okay. So, again, I think we want this kind of low, but we'll need at least to be taller than this. So, nope. And scenery, I believe you're in aquatic. So, like, if we pop you on... Oh, this I might need to go back into the building. Let's see. Oh, wait. Not half width, though. Right, let's see. Are you taller? Oh, also I need to fix the corners. Might need another one on top of that. What else are you being a dick about? No, actually, I think that's just... Maybe another one. Let's see. No, that's fine. That just squeaks by. And yeah, I'll figure something out for those corners after. So we'd like those to be filled in. That looks like shit. Let me just stick a sign up there or something. If it wasn't for that, I'd be fine with it. Well, what can you do? I just feel like us having lower ceilings is better. Alright, so that's that bit. Alright, so scenery. Give me the sci-fi back in there. Is there something that I can say, just stuff that sticks to walls? Potentially. But yeah, just random bullshit like this. Not the light strips just yet. Interesting. No. We'll get something in there. Also, Greeble's a great word. Just realised I hadn't spoken for a couple of minutes there. Maybe not quite that big. Oh, wait. Oh, if there's a way I could get those on like the entire walls, that would be fucking immense. Oh, if I could get that to be the floor. That's exactly what I want the floor to be. Alright, how do we make that happen? Alright, hold on. Because this has now become my goal. Ah, shit. Alright, so there's a bit of a gap there. There we go. Glad I found this. Also realizing I could just scale it up instead of having to do for every single bit of the floor. But fuck it, we're here now. Would it be better on the walls? Maybe. But I'm happy enough of it being the floor. Actually, you know what? Take it all back. Just let's see what it looks like scale up. Yeah. That all in? Yes. Just saving a bit of time. If the stars look like ridiculously massive on it, I wouldn't do it, but it looks alright. So a wee bit of a... No, I think that is just... Hold on, it's hard to see with the blue. No, that's just the edge of the thing. That is fucking perfect. Don't mind it being a wee bit of a... Or do I? That's fine. Okay, sweet. Next step. And we need you. down this end. And I think that's it. So there's a wee bit of an overlap there. That I might, just because it is annoying me that there's like that slightly glitching effect. Okay, so it's that. Yep. And what I could do just to make sure that is all the right height is actually copy you. See what it's like at 200. Yep. And then into a hundo. There we go. Now gets rid of that little glitching effect. Oh, except, yeah, so we've got some edges to tighten up. Oh, this is going to be a deck now. So, yeah. If I could get rid of the grid view, it would be super for this. Right, so that's all fine, this isn't. That's okay, that's okay. So it's just this bit here. Right. Perfect. And now I'm curious. Yeah, it's not going to need much more lighting than that, to be honest. That's kind of the vibe. Maybe some wee light strips in between the benches. That's a fucking boffo idea, actually. Hold on. Oh, well, we don't need to worry about it. It's there. Not 45. We bring it down to 60. Yeah. Hold up. So I'll bring you to just the middle of the bin. Remember that. You need to come in a wee bit. Tell you what, and then you. I don't like it. You can't like interact meaningfully with the benches, can you? No. Oh, hold on. We might be onto something here, lads. Well, maybe. Yep. These should line up because these were all like attached to each other. The benches. These, it might not work like this because these might not be lined up. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll just do another one. So that was a 50. Yep. do it for these ones? I think I do. I just do one of these along the back of the units. One of these along the back of the units. And one of these along the back of the units. Yeah. Alright, that's part of it. What do you like? Maybe beside you, you get a light. See him over here. And perhaps oh no. The helmets might need to move. That's fine. And then we have room. Yeah, fit one in there. Don't need one there. And one there. I think that's it for shops. Just fill in some of these blanks, or these gaps with these. So they don't cast like a shit ton of light. Which is more what I don't want. Yeah, you just sort of want those like faint glows. One here just to light this boy up. Could just slap one on there, but let's not. Okay, so you can't be affixed to the arm. That's fine. I think that'll do it for lights. For the most part. So, props. Let's see, so we're just looking for sort of random shit now to... Don't know how I feel about these. I believe it was dark blue. Actually, no. Hold on. You know what, I don't mind it. No, it doesn't need it. So those I don't think actually fit anymore. Are you something that can go on a... No, you're a balloon. Like, some of this shit might end up on the roof. Some of this I don't think I've used. That's a light in it, yeah. Nope. So we're sort of now in the phase of just wanting stuff on walls. Shit. Oh, if I can get this to line up, that'd be fucking swell. Nah. Yeah, shit like this. Nope. Also nope. Light. Oh wait. Like, maybe put stuff actually on these, but for the most part, it's just purely to fill out the walls. That one can come over a wee bit. Oh yeah, I was going to try a cockpit just sticking out of the wall somewhere. There's not really anywhere for it now. Now. Yeah, I think that's fucking sick. So I just want something up here to cover this. What can that be? Hold on. Okay, I don't really mind if it's... No, I don't like it coming through the wall. Well, that's actually like fucking perfect. Ah, but then it's too tall. What have we got? Once again, if I could just get a sign. Oh, it didn't plant. Of course it didn't. Hold on. If I just... No. Don't know. I'll have to think about that. Doesn't super bother me. Actually, tell you what. Animatronics. There's something I can just have. I feel like this isn't going to shrink enough. No. Oh shit. Hold on. Man. So yeah, so you... Before I do that... That's fine. And then advance and dip. And down we get. There we go. Doesn't really make sense, but it's something. Actually, tell you what. Turn things off. Signs. So one of these is facilities specifically. Sure is. It's body dryer. Changing. That's probably at the end, isn't it? Oh no. There we go. So do I, let's see, before I conclude, I really want some just little light up bits on some of the other bits of the wall here. So aquatic, sci-fi. And actually you. That's all fairly glowy. There's something here. Yeah. That's the fucking vibe. Well, actually, that's the fucking vibe. Just little bits of light. You can find the toilet easy enough. There's bins. Oh, hold on. Is there anybody that would be kind of worth having wander about here? Maybe Sandy Reef. I mean, the Cosmic Cow. Yeah, Cosmic Cow, that's about. Ah, fuck, we'll put the Gulpy, whatever you're called. Gulpy Rex. I think that'll do it. Alright, how do I make you have a specific area? I don't remember. I think it's here. Oh, there's a way to create it, but I can't remember. It's fine. Right, so I think with that we just need a roof. The lid was on the Dr. Pepper. So we'll back to daylight, just because it's easier to do this shit in the light of day, where the arcade admittedly does not look as good. But what can you do? Yeah, there goes the Cosmic Kai. Oh, also we need... hold on. not even remotely in the wall, friend. Now you are. It's your 2 shakes of that. And that. Nope. Now we've got a dash. We do not. That's okay, because we've got one of those. Bring you down a wee bit. Some of these are even touching the wall. Yeah, like that. Second R's definitely not. Everybody else is, so that's fine. Okay, and D. Actually, hold up. Oh no, we did that, yep. Yep. Ah. Ah, fuck. Alright, get in position first. It's fine. Actually, overlap you a bit just so I can. There we go. And then finally. Ah, you dick. There we go. Okay. Those don't glow by any chance, do they? No. Probably need a better light here. Not much, admittedly. Let's see. Not you. Maybe even just sort of a run of these along the top. Sort of make sure it doesn't. No, I don't hear it. What I could do actually is to make those a bit more even out. Hold up. So advanced move first of all. Go up a wee scotch and there. Yep. Then alright, and then if we make the distance, actually I kind of figured you would stay where you were. That hasn't done exactly what I was hoping it would. But we can sort of fudge it. After the fact. Yep. Except you didn't move sideways. There we go. Oh, and then turn that off. Yeah. That's better. Well, even. And shit. Alright, hold on. What are you? No. Okay, we're gonna have some of these. Actually, hold up. Perfect. Let's see. Not any more of these. That's enough. Let's just see, anything else in here that would be not dirt, not snow. Maybe. So that we've already sort of used. Could just have lasers coming out of the shark's eyes, but I feel like no. And that's the new stuff. Metallic confetti, no, don't need mist. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Steam. Where are you? Ah, you're that, okay. Water splish. Just had those. That's waterfalls, that's the sequencer, that's the fireworks. Nah, I think we're good. Alright, so we just need to put a roof on this fucker. And I'm thinking we keep it flat so we can put some cool shit on top of it. Which is what we're gonna do. Right, so give me my themes. Aquatic. Sci-fi. Give me roofs. Probably not corrugated. Ah, but you don't actually connect. Hold on. This is roofs, isn't it? Yes. Alright, hold up. Alright, let's see. Do you now? Yes, that's what we needed. There we go. Oops. Oh yeah, I need to fill in those little corners. Ah, except you don't work. Hold up. Because you're not on the wall, brother. Nor are you going to be without just going slightly over it. Oh no, nope, you're off. That's interesting. So unless there's like an edge piece, I don't think there is. Maybe there is. Oh no, not that. What we do? Wait, what are you? There we go. Alright, just build it, and then there's maybe something we can sort of line the edges with. Oops. There usually is. There's usually something you can... plop along the edges. Nope. There we go. Right. And a few more. Again, this place probably did not need to be this big, but who cares? My theme park, and I'll have a giant oversized arcade if I want to. Looks like it's definitely bigger than probably the Valhalla and the Sunken Wreck combined. Quite looking forward to having a walkthrough in this place. Nope. Once we're done. So I need to find something to fill in those corners, and then something to go along the edge of the roof. I don't necessarily need to, except for like there. Let's see, like if that was flat. Oh wait. No. Actually, hold on. Oopsie. Maybe. So that's ugly. sit. I tell you what. Turn off. Trims. Stick a load of that down. See what else we got. So that was roof trim 2. Honestly, that's probably not terrible. Just sort of do it like that. Don't know how I've managed that none of this lines up, but again it's probably because the toilet's off in like a corner, because that's, well, no, only the back wall is actually. Alright, so we need something for, its corners are all fine, so we just need one there, there, yeah, and there. What price tag will fill those corners though? Columns. Kinda, but you know, it's gigantic. Why are you at an angle? Your circle. Maybe. Does comfrey mite there. But oh, we just need to move. See if there's anything else. I remember stucco pillar. That's probably gonna be our best. Actually, let's see what you look like, not you. Oops. that's all the length of the view, is it? Yeah. And that's less intrusive on the inside. Perfect. Yep. Shit. Duke and advanced. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And over to here. Once again, people aren't going to see half of this, but it's for me. Yep. Forward. There we go. Up. Get down a wee scotch. No, that'll do. Do we need any more? You're all good, you're all good, you're all good. Sweet. Alright, so I could maybe just stick one there. Just, actually, that's really all I want, is the exposed corners covered, which is there and there. There might be ones around the toilet. No, actually. No, one there. Okay. So if we just get something to cover up those little bits, I'm happy enough with the roof looking like that. Alright, so... what do we put there? Don't know why I've immediately went to this, but who cares? You know what? I don't hit that. Bring across. It's not quite on this one. Oddly. And it was here. That's a terrible idea. What about you? Where are you? Yeah. Well, there's maybe something we could do from the inside. If I could get inside. Right, so there's nothing really noticeable there. No, shit. Alright, let's see. Yeah, okay, so we need something there. Maybe just slap an air conditioning unit. That works. Which that's not even one of the corners I was looking at. Is there air light getting free over here? There is not. Shit. No, not you. Free look. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, it's not really going to work. I think that's just something we're going to have to accept is there. Unfortunately. Like, I think it's fine. And again, this is a nighttime park, so you're definitely not going to notice it. Alright, let's see. Big fucking roof piece. So, scenery. Animatronics. Oh, not even animatronics. Well, we need themes first of all. Aquatic. And sci-fi. Alright, well, first of all... two of those. Yep. Right, and then general props. Surprised the Mutt head isn't in animatronics, because that definitely like does shit. Oh, that might go inside. Actually, that's cool. Don't know how I missed that. Why are you at a slight angle? My friend. So how does this all come together? Oh, you probably actually go underneath, don't you? Alright, so... where was your foot? Where was your foot? Head? Ah, foot. Okay. Oh, no, hold on. No, I'm gonna say we don't need the full fucking thing. Yeah, hold on. Give me the body. Head. Like, seriously, how is this not classed as an animatronic? had an idea. It's not going to make a lot of sense, but I have an idea. Let's see. Right, first of all, stick off. Like there. So that's cockpit. One, two. Well, we don't need all of that. Sort of like a rear hull. Alright, hold on. Has someone made the full spaceship? Has the game made the full spaceship? Yes! Beautiful. Right. Okay, get rid of you. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. We do this. Move a bit lower. Like there. Actually, there's a thought. Back to create custom. Where were those? Were they in animatronics? The things that... hold on. Oh yeah, get rid of that. You. These thingamajiggies. What do you do? Oh. Oh. Where'd my spaceship go? There we go. I probably need it to be on the ground. For that to actually have any effect. Yeah, probably. Unless, of course, we made a chain of them. I should probably be better to go the other way, wouldn't it? Can you? Probably not. And you don't scale? No. Okay, I was going to try and get it to like hover a bit. That's fine. Anyway, my other idea was special effects, pyrotechnics. Again, I don't know where these would be coming from. We don't need them inside, thank you very much. Well, like obviously out the back here. I kind of like the idea of it hovering as well. Yeah. So like if we could get, hold on, out of pyro props. Give me just the sci-fi theme at this point. Do we have? Okay, not large. Yeah, if I just then. Actually, that's kind of perfect. Yeah. Need you. Yep. And then clear. Special effects. Yep. And yep. How do we feel about that? I think that's a bit much. All things considered. Don't think we'll quite need that. Just see if there's anything else cool here. Oh, I need to put the fueling station inside. Where was it? Somewhere. You're just there. Oh, if I could get somewhere to put it into a wall, that'd be great though. Not on the roof. I'm not going to get seen on the roof. And again, the name doesn't make any sense anymore. Oh, not that really matters anymore. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you've got enough shit coming off of you. Light. No. Alright, I think that's that for this stuff. Let me just see if there's anything in aquatic. Get rid of the sci-fi. I think there might be. Oh, well, I was going to put this on the side, wasn't I? Maybe here. All the way down. Not quite. Hold on. Is that restart? Oh, that's kind of perfect. I feel like you would be better actually connecting to the wall proper, friend. Oh, he's just... Side. I find nothing is orientated correctly. Probably not. Alright, I think that'll do it. So probably need to light the path. So I think we'll stick with these. Up to the shark. And probably actually at that point we'll call it. So we're up to there. Alright, final thing, first person, you. So yeah, just So yeah, you come through. You've come through the pirate ship. You come up to here. Big fucking shark. It's the arcade. There's a robot dog. There's orbital lasers firing off. There's all sorts of shit. You've got this fucker. Come to here. They just walk through it, but we're gonna wait for it to open. Ah, lasers. You're blind. More lasers. Oh, this is a wee bit dark, isn't it? But it's an arcade. Maybe a strip of lights on the ceiling wouldn't hurt. Something to think about. So it didn't look this dark when I was... Like, yeah, you can't even see who's shooting. Does it look like that when I'm not in first person? Oh, it kind of does. Okay. Yeah. Alright, hold on. Let's see. Turn off those lights. Give me hangers. That's just a chain. Trusting that this is actually attached to that ceiling. How does that look? That is acceptable. Alright, hold on. Give me a floor light. Kind of want to light this up a bit more. Probably not with you though. Actually, that's fucking sick. Alright, do we maybe need one more row of the ceiling lights? I think we do. Might need free cam again. Nope, not you. You. These are the furthest ones yet. There. These aren't like perfectly aligned, but that's okay. Yeah, that's better. It keeps the vibe. Alright, final. Just want to check how this will look if I change the color. Alright, hold on. I don't know if this will let me do this for all of them or not. I think I tried this before and it didn't. Or no, that was me trying to sequence the fucking tentacles. I was trying to do something. Nope. Whatever you are. I just got rid of my other selection, didn't I? I did. That's okay. And watch this not even let me change them all at once. I think it does. I think I've done lights like this before. Maybe not red, maybe blue. So actually I'll need you. No. There we go. Okay. And there's 21 of them. Good to know. Ah, perfect. That's the fucking vibe. Not quite there. There. Yes. You can see what you're doing, but it's not like overlit. Once I get the bearings here. That's the back. Alright, let's give me a person again. Just want to have another. Perfect. Copy Rex. So yeah, you come up to here, you got whatever all this nonsense is. Got a cargo lift. You come through. You get blinded by the lasers. Maybe a light here. Yeah. But yeah, that's just enough. You can see what you're doing. You can see the stuff. Kinda. But I think that's the arcade vibe. I do like the sparks coming off of that. Like, you can see the stuff you need to see. Actually, that looks alright. I'll tell you what. I might just slap a couple of the like LED strip lights along here or something. So we need... Give me all. I didn't use these, did I? happy with the arcade. I like this little bit, actually. That was definitely a good idea, putting a light under there. Like, yeah, you can see what's going on, but it's not, like, super bright. The space flooring was a fucking stroke of luck that I saw those. And perhaps had I more patience, I would do the walls, but I think they're fine as is. This is still my favourite thing, though. There is a wee bit of laser coming out of there, but... Oh, you know why there's a bit of laser coming out of there? It's because I had to move the wall. Slightly annoys me, but I don't super care enough. So yeah, there we go. That's the arcade. Does it need music? Maybe up this end? Hold on. Is it speaker? I'll not be on lights, but... let me see. Yes. Wait, did you actually play this? You did? Hold on, what ambience have we got? No, not ambience. Effects? Nah, probably music. Not quite what we're looking for, is there? This gets going. That's the one. Just to give this bit a wee bit more. Yeah, that's the shit. Alright, so I think that's where we will leave it for tonight. So I didn't get around to placing the... I'll just show you what I was talking about with those. I mentioned them right at the start. I can't remember what they're called. Is it crystal? Yes. Maybe not so much sorcery crystals, but those ones. And like those. And we'll whack a bunch of those down in the cave. And maybe even the forest. Just for a wee bit more light. We'll do some random colours. If there was a way you could randomise the colours every time, that would be fucking awesome. But I don't think there is. Doesn't seem like it. Oh well. But that'll be next time. We'll start that. We'll pop some down. We might even do the forest, as I say. And then, yeah. So I think that is the arcade done. We've got the tavern. We've got the arcade. Maybe some benches and bins along here. Plenty of benches and bins on the inside. We've got Valhalla over here. Yeah, that arcade is fucking massive. Yeah, well, whatever. I haven't looked at Town Square in a while. Still really like it. I like the pleasant vibes. I think it's come together really nice. Valhalla's great. Whoa, shit. Let me just get into Valhalla. I haven't looked at it in a while. Yeah, like this is fucking sick. Nobody here. But that's not my fault. Got this nice little tower. And yeah. Kraken attack is fucking sick. I like how the lighting in this place came out. I think most of that is actually this spotlight, despite being facing the stage, is casting like a general glow. But yeah, and then you got the individual wall lights, the table lights. That's what this place is missing. Is a speaker. Yeah. And we want pirate. Is there pirate? Is there something that would specifically sound like it would be tavern? No. I mean, you do have the pirate band, but in case you're further back, maybe bring it down a wee scotch. Yeah, you don't actually have, like, you can't change the music you play. Yeah, that's fine. I forgot I had the band. This is all sick. Let's wait for the Kraken to show up. Hell yeah. So yeah, so probably next time, as I say, we'll just dot a few benches along here. And then I think we'll actually get started on the pool area. I do like, I came up with the name and then immediately said, nah, fuck it, we're not doing a pirate theme for an arcade. Yeah, those blue lights just fucking nailed it. Like, I think we made good enough use of the space. Like, there's places to sit, you've got plenty of machines, things to drink all over the shop. Yeah. Actually, that's a really nice touch. Sorry, I'm just admiring my own work. It'd be nice if people wouldn't walk all over the scenery, but what can you do? Okay, so we save the park, which I still haven't properly named, and we may eventually, and exit the main menu. And that's where we shall leave it for tonight. So that has been part 12 of Planet Coaster 2. I'll be back on Saturday evening with... What am I back on Saturday evening with? It's a very good question. I will be back on Saturday evening with some Outer Worlds 2, and then we'll close things out for this week. Why have I gone very bright? Maybe just because I got close to the camera. Close things out on Sunday evening with some Phoenix Wright, and that'll be it for this week. And yeah, holy shit. So this was stream 5 of 7 for this week. Next week we'll go back to the 4. This was just because it had quite a few weeks where we'd only managed like 1 or 2 streams, so I just thought, fuck it, I'll do a few extra. I had an extra day off this week, so it sort of was a good time to attempt it. Also just to sort of refocus and get back into the swing of doing things. But yeah, I think we'll stick to the 4, but hopefully we'll actually stick to it. So yeah, thanks for watching. I will catch you next time. Cheers and goodbye.